Hi viewers, welcome to the Grammar channel. Today we are going to learn about the format for writing business letters. Business letters are a type of formal letter sent from one company to another or between such organizations and their customers, clients, or other external parties. A business letter is a permanent written record and may be taken more seriously by the recipient than other forms of communication. So, business letters are a type of formal letters which are written for an official purpose using a designated format and language. A business letter is written to another business company or a particular person. These letters can be written for varieties of purposes. Some of the reasons for writing business letters that include making an inquiry, then replying to an inquiry, placing orders or cancelling orders, getting information regarding orders placed already, making complaints related to the product or services. These are the purposes that business letters are written. Then, maintaining and strengthening customer relationship. For these purposes, the business letters are written and to ensure communication between businesses. Writing business letter helps to gather feedback, complaints that leads to increase in customer base and loyalty. It also helps in exchange of relevant business information. Now let's move on to the format for writing business letter. First and foremost, sender's address, next, date, receiver's address, subject, salutation, body of the letter, complementary clause, signature with designation. Now let's go in detail. Sender's address. In formal letter format, it is important that you mention the sender's address clearly. Date. Mention the correct date for future records. Next, name and designation of the receiver. Mentioning the accurate address of the letter will ensure that it reaches the proper destination. So, name and designation of the receiver's address should be clearly written. Next, subject. Writing a strong subject line will convey the meaning of the entire letter. Then, salutation. This part of formal letter is very important as you need to address the receiver with proper respect. Next is main content. It includes introduction, the content and conclusion together forms a body of the letter. It's again important that you write your message in this paragraph with precision and in a concise manner. Next, complementary closing line. You must write some complementary closing lines at the end of the content of the letter. That includes the words like with best regards, best wishes, yours truly. All these words can be used in the complementary closing line. Next comes signature. That is name of the sender. Who writes the letter will sign at the end of the letter. And do not forget to include the name of the person who is sending the letter. Along with the signature, just beneath you have to write the name of the sender. Next, designation of the sender. For the final element of the letter, you must include a proper designation of the sender. Now, let's move on to the points to remember while making the formal letter. First one, sender's address and receiver's address are usually written in 3 to 4 lines. The subject of the letter should always be underlined and it must be precise. Salutations like dear sir, madam or respected sir, madam should be used. The introductory paragraph of the content should highlight the purpose of the letter. The main paragraph should contain details of the letter, the purpose why we are writing the letter. It should have in this paragraph. The concluding paragraph should be a closing of the first two paragraphs, meaning the steps that are to be taken or relating to the business exchange, what action to be taken, all this and more. Finally, yours truly or yours faithfully should be used as the complementary close, then signature with designation. Let's see the business letter writing tips. There are some tips. Let's see the tips of writing a business letter. Business letters should be to the point, clear, and precise. Remember, you must use only simple language to write the business letter. Then, very important, abbreviations and short forms must be avoided. Should never use abbreviations and short forms. When placing orders, the description of the items should be clearly mentioned. Specification number or name of the item and the description should be clearly mentioned. Senders should inform about the desirable mode of payment or transportation, all that. Finally, appropriate language should be used.